It has been roughly 1 year since I've lost 100 pounds, going from 264 to 160. So to start off 2026, I'm going to be entering the world of online dating and seeing if this new body, face, and person will find success.
I did have a match. Oh my god.
Or will the climate be like how everyone makes it out to be?
Oh my god, it feels so bad.
I will be spending the entire first month of 2026 on Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, and even Instagram as I take you with me on this experience. If you want to watch a longer, more insightful, and uncut version, head over to my Patreon or check somewhere in the description. Alright, with the new year underway and the profiles created, it's time to enter the online dating world where we start with the roller coaster of a day one.
It is the morning. I am bed rotting. And apparently I have some likes. A couple. Maybe 3 across all apps. And I gotta pay. I gotta pay to see them. So maybe it's like people I swiped on and it just shows, oh, they liked you though, or something. I'm not going to expect anything in the first 8 hours I was on these dating apps. We'll just see where this goes.
Oh my, the sun is raining on me because we got our first match. Oh. Whew. Okay, our first match ever. I don't know really how to handle this. How do you... Ooh, okay. I mean, it is the new year. This might be cheesy or dumb. But do I just say like, hey, happy new year. How's it treating you? I feel sort of... I don't really want to play any games or any weird pickup lines. I just kind of want to be straightforward with it. Here we go. Is that too like... geeky, too weird? How is it treating you so far? I mean, like, I don't know. I feel it's okay. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna send it. We're gonna send our first ever match DM in probably, I don't even know, maybe 10 years, 5 years, maybe ever. Send. We did it. We did it. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Chill. Guys, relax. But this is the very first day. Not even, we're like 10 hours in. We got a match already. We'll just find out together what happens. Okay. She responded. Not even like not even like a minute or like 5 minutes. I cannot speak. But what does this mean? SC? Is that like a signature? Do you remember back in the day? Damn, I'm old. Is that a bot? Guys, am I talking to a bot? Am I don't know what to think. I'll go on Google. What is SC? Urban Dictionary? Do I go to SC? She wants a Subway cookie. Did I just tell them honestly I don't have a Snapchat? Is that gonna get... maybe it's like lewd stuff. I don't know. I am pure, guys. Do I know the lingo? That sounds so fucking old. Oh my god. Do I just say if it's Subway cookie? I guess I'm down too. We have sets it. We will see what happens with this. A lot of... Oh my god. After being an old head and not knowing SC meant Snapchat, suspicions started to quickly trickle in about my first match. So some of the messages, it looked a little bit sus, a little bit. But I just want to kind of go down the rabbit hole, see what this is. We'll give updates when there's updates. So the era is over. Oh god, that was a ride. It was such an emotional roller coaster. I feel right. I had the giddiness of like a teenager. I was like so elated and like basically I think we could assume that was like a bot or just, you know, something. And it's so crazy how so quickly we get attached to the idea of someone we see, and it's like, oh my god, I could see what's talking. Like you already have a movie already played out. I kind of caught myself on that. Hey, it was the first day too. I don't know. I thought it was, oh damn. We struck luck. Brown girl. Like, the bio was basically like everything I did too. I was like, what the hell is this? This is crazy. Oh man, I got duped. I got schmeckeldorped. Oh man. Yeah, if that's any indicator of how shit is gonna go, it's gonna be a rough like month or so. On the flip side, I do have like 5 matches or so. Not matches like that, but you know, where it says you have to pay money to see these people you matched with. I don't think I've ever in my life had 5, so I'll take it, I guess. And the thing I'm learning early on is they're basically kind of like forcing you gunpoint to pay so you can like more, so you can talk more, you can get boosts. So I feel if you're just like the average guy, the average person trying to just go on there, you're very limited to the likes that you have and the swipes and everything. You have to pay to like find love or find connection. That's crazy to me, man. And I know that's how it's been, but I think experiencing it is like, man, like this is just not worth it. And like, this is only day 1. As day 1 was coming to a close, I suddenly received something right before bed.
It's 12:35, but Hinge, it had 1 notification, so I went to go check it. So we'll try to kind of go through that together here. Guys, that's crazy.
Squidward, I used your clarinet to unclog my toilet.
Huh?
Do you have references?
Wait!
SpongeBob got me my first ever Hinge match. I don't believe it. That's crazy. SpongeBob for the win.
After a firecracker start to day 1, all steam was lost. Having post-bod clarity and my first authentic Hinge match that seemed too good to be true with the response to my SpongeBob prompt, we'll come back to her. I decided to take a new approach outside of the dating apps. So I had a rose, but I noticed she had her Instagram on there. However, I kind of feel ballsy and just the sense of, fuck it, just do it. And I'm going to write out a pretty open, vulnerable message. So I'm just gonna shoot for it. I noticed she has some things that I really like, feature-wise. I like nose piercings or like nose rings. And I think she has like a wrist tattoo or something. And I also think I will mention how I did see her on Hinge and I sent her a rose. And I know seeing her Instagram isn't an invitation to suddenly just DM her. But I'm trying to change the fabrics of time here. It's crazy just saying this, but I think this comes from a place where, I'm not fearful of saying these things. I'm not even fearful of the outcome. Plus, especially how the past 2 previous people where I tried something, it didn't work out. So I think I have nothing to lose at this point, which makes my heart melt. Is that no? I need a word for it's like fashionable. It's very contemporary. It's very sophisticated. It's debonair. He's debonair. He's very debonair. That's not me. After deliberating over nose piercings and wrist tattoos, I drafted up a well thought out message and... So let's send this together on 3, 2, 1. Ah! Sent! It's sent. It is sent. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, we crafted a message, we sent one, and most likely it will never be seen. That is how it goes. The journey continues. It is now day 7, 1 week into online dating. I recap the success and failures of this week. And I'm not gonna lie, guys.
I'm getting cooked.
So that's kind of all the stats for the first week. Literally, we peaked on the first day, which makes sense. You're a new person. The algorithm probably shows you more often. Goodness. And I start to open up about how this entire week has made me reevaluate myself, my interests, how I'm viewed, my intentions, and my esteem. Mentally, I think it's so challenging and it brings up so many insecurities of mine. And I thought too, I would be much more successful in the first week. More conversations, more
dates or something, right? I didn't think it was actually going to be this difficult. And it's at the point, too, where I don't, like, it makes me feel bad. And I shouldn't, because all the work I've done on myself, right? This is the landscape. This is what it is. It's just tough on me, and it's really my first time truly experiencing that. I'm here really questioning myself. If I'm good enough, am I so chopped? As a given, you would think, oh, I'm going to have more success, right? I'm 100 pounds down. It makes you just reevaluate yourself. I think in a great way, because I'm learning more about myself. I'm learning about what I want, what I need, what I look for. But it still does feel bad to be like a byproduct of that. Like you're like an option, or people don't view you that way. And I think that's also another thing is rarely are people on there for new friends, new connections. So I just don't feel the way that I connect, or my goals, or even just trying to figure it out. I don't think that's really desired on there. And at the same time, maybe I'm not a candidate. My interests maybe are not as appealing or interesting. 29, looking for friends, YouTuber, music producer, failed music producer, unemployed. I am understanding of it all. There's some humility here. And I'm here for the ride, but damn, I want to get off. Flat out. I'm getting a cold, hard understanding of the landscape and even the game itself. And I'm really trying not to let it impact my self-esteem. I think the most important thing is do not pay. Because that's basically what I am learning is you're basically paying for love. They shut you out, or they give you just that amount, or they tease you with, oh, these likes, oh, more roses, more compliments, stand out, boost. A pine cone just fell. So now with the mini therapy session finished, I try to remain positive and optimistic about week 2. Because now I kind of know this is how it is. So maybe because I'm not going to expect much and still just go into it, with a good heart and with good intentions, I think it'll be a lot better. Which, looking back, maybe I was too open and kind-hearted. Day 10 follows the stagnant and insecure feeling as the previous days. It's been the same exact thing. I did beef up a lot of my profile things. I still have to maybe include other pictures. But to be honest, I just don't really think anything I do will change the outcome. I don't know. Like on Hinge, I'm trying to maybe shoot more shots with the compliments. If they have their Instagram, I'm kind of just going in there, heaving that, even though I know that's a losing battle. Yeah, I really wish I could update more, but this is just what it is. If you don't like stand out, or you're not like super appealing or like insanely great looking, I have no idea how I'm perceived, but it's rough. How do I appear to everyone? Am I attractive? Am I chopped? Am I interesting? I want friends, meaningful connections, but this is just what it is for me at the moment. We move forward. Day 13 becomes the most important pivotal delusion and is exactly what dating sites want to see. I said I would not pay, and I still want to hold true to that. See this girl, in her bio, it says, if I could bring back one trend, it would be early 2000s music production style for sure, in all genres. I have never, in these 14 days roughly, seen anything about music production, and that is my career. It should be. But on Bumble, you can't compliment, or you can't add a comment to a prompt, just like on Hinge. So I'm going to be desperate, and I will buy a couple compliments. This is the best and hottest thing I've read on any and all dating apps. I need to talk to you more. So I need to talk to you more in general and about music. I'm going to do that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm already kind of doing something I haven't done before with paying, but yeah. So 2 compliments, $7.50. Wait, each? Wait, what? 50? I can't just buy one compliment?
I have to buy 2? That's $15? This video won't even make $15. Oh my god. Because this is the only way. If you find someone, you think. Yeah, that's the thing, that like you won't even. It's unrequited. Like they're not gonna. $15 just to be on their phone for like in the front, and that's it. That's crazy. I'm gonna do it, but like I'm doing this very reluctantly. God. Look at me paying for love. You see, guys, on the final day of week 2, use me as an example. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That is paid for two compliments. $15. Oh, okay. So that was it. So I just paid for it. It just sent, and I have one more remaining. So we have an emergency compliment on Bumble, I suppose. But yeah, that just was a gut impulse. There was something about her, and mainly that bio, and obviously I do think they're attractive. Yeah, we just paid money to find love, and not in the stripper escort way, in the digital way. At least with over there, you like it's confirmed you get something. And with this, they might see you maybe for like a second more. I don't know. Yeah, I guess now we can basically see this little experiment if paying for something actually does like get you more in the spotlight. Does it actually improve your chances? For day 15, I took a little hike and did some soul searching after getting no likes for week 2 and spending money. Oh, and there is a Instagram model that actually did DM just because why not? So if you're somehow watching this, looking back on it, as in just yesterday, Bumble has been my worst app pretty significantly. And I'm still crashing out about $15. So to buy compliments from an app where there's no emotion at all, and I would say it's a much harsher app in terms of getting accepted and getting matched, it was very idiotic for me to do that. Again, I was just kind of going with my feeling. Shoot the shot, shoot the J.
Shoot the J. Shoot it!
If you do it in person, imagine that. You had to kind of go up to someone, pay them $7, and then you could tell them they have nice hair. Because you could just go up to any girl, any guy, say something. Entering week 3, I legit want to get off of it. I don't really feel a need to do it more, to continue. Even yesterday, I was having such an amazing day and just really having breakthroughs and realizations and a lot of great self-growth things. And I realized that like the whole day I wasn't even using the apps. So I strategized about taking a different approach, as there wasn't much success with the new friends, figuring things out, and continuing to question if I'm ugly. Again, I don't know if that's because of the profile, of my interests, of the way that I am, physically, if this is saying I am first name Chop, last name Liver. And I think at this point, maybe this is what the landscape is. We just need to really try something different. Maybe we're just going for content now. That transitions into the first point is we might have to change our approach. So maybe I have to have things be more, hey, I'm looking for short-term stuff. Hey, I'm looking for long-term. So maybe this week we do one of those. Number 2 is I don't think being selective works. So maybe I'm punching, or maybe it's someone out of my league, if you will. I don't really believe in that anymore. Well, I mean, internally, I kind of believe in that. But it's not a good strategy, and I actually think it makes the algorithm worse from what I've seen. But that's why I want to maybe put that alongside one of these short-term goals. Oh, I'm just saying yes to everyone. I'm so desperate. Oh, my God, I want love. I want sex. I want this. I want that. Because that's the thing, too. Maybe I actually could get matches, and I could see what people actually like me or see me as attractive or are interested in me. But maybe I am saying no to all of them. And yeah, maybe they aren't the people I would want or would go for, but if I'm just trying to get a good evaluation for myself, maybe I have to just see if you just put yes on all of them. But see, it's tough when your mindset isn't, oh, I just want to bang people. Oh, I want to hook up with them. Like, that's not my goal at all. And also, my goal isn't to find someone like my partner right now. I guess this kind of brings us to the third one. You know, you spend like 20 minutes, 30 minutes just on the app, swiping. You spend hours, you know, trying to tinker with it. But it's deflating when you get like nothing. And I think that's the excitement. Like, oh, I could potentially get one today. Because remember on day one, you know how ecstatic I was when I was like, oh my God, I got a match. It felt like crack. Well, I mean, it sucked when the crack was a robot or a bot. So that kind of sucked. But it's deflating when night in, night out, even doing that, you get nothing. I think it's just a part of it. You just have to take it on the chin. Try not to be so in your head about it. Just kind of move on. That's kind of the way it is, I suppose. So I think that's the game plan for this week. It's funny too. I think I said I was like optimistic about about week 2, and it turned out to be like one of the the worst weeks. But that's the thing, because I question, how much worse can this get, or how much better can this get? Like, is this rock bottom, or is this the middle where we're always going to be at? But last week, the peak of it, the top, which makes sense, it was like the first day. We'll just see how week 3 goes. On to day 17, and after switching to the long-term strategy, it seemed that the changes were immediately working. Okay, I just woke up. Actually, to be honest, I've been awake for like an hour, swiping for about 30 minutes, an hour before the gym. That's why I'm shirtless, hopefully you guys don't mind. And I see a little red indicator on the chat. We're gonna kind of go through this together. And before we do that, just real quick, I did beef up the profile. I did make it more long-term, open short-term, new bio, new information, a couple other new photos. So did that have immediate results? Let's press this chat. Okay, so there's a person on there. I don't know what this is. So again, like, we're pressing this together. Oh, wait, what? I did have a match. Oh my God. But like, it didn't show me I had a match. It says you matched with 34 minutes ago. I don't know if that is because of the new profile, just because it's a new week. Are we turning a corner here? Is that what we're doing? Let's go. Lover of all music. She has Lovesick as the anthem. Oh my God. So, cause that's my biggest thing in here. I'm like, well, the music. What's the music like? If you look at my wall, I don't want to say that's all music, but kind of eclectic, if you know what I mean. Where's the lighting? There it is. Oh my God, look at me. Do you think she listens to Dayman and Nightman?
You beat me down and I try to fight you. You come inside me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it, man. Do I be gentleman-like? Do I say, like, lovely to meet you? Do I do that? Is that too much? I'm just doing that. So that music taste. Taste. What the hell? Bam. Oh, yeah, right? Yeah. I think this is it. Sent it. We have sent it. OMG. We started out week 3 already with a match. It's a sent message. The profile has been updated and new things are happening. Could be this is my status. We'll see how this unfolds. But little did I know, this elation and start to week 3 would be short-lived because man, that is so soul crushing and cutthroat. I even got an email that said, you have a match? Oh my God. Wow, that's like, that all happened within 40 minutes. I woke up, I checked my thing, went to the gym, did some cardio to start out, and then I just checked before I get off. It's gone. It's gone. So I was legit unmatched. And that feels much worse than just having no matches, no likes at all. Cause that's kind of like, maybe the approach was bad, or maybe they saw you and was like, oh, never mind, he messaged me. Gross. So the fact that the 2 matches I had, one was a bot, and then this one I actually didn't match, but they just unmatched. Oh my God. I'm in disbelief. See, the emotions, the developments. I was already so optimistic about this week, even though I knew what the landscape was, and I was like, all right, it's cool. We'll fix up our profile, You know, totally didn't stay up till 3 a.m. doing all that. We wake up, we're like, okay, why not a match? And then now we're back in this like sulking, low self-esteem, hopeless mindset. All within like 30, 40 minutes. I legit do not believe this. I do. Oh my god.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
I want to get off the ride, man. I want to get off. I was kind of feeling okay not doing this anymore yesterday. But now I feel fucking awful. I feel worse. 13th reason. Roman Empire, is that a thing? 9/11, okay. we like Persian joke about that. But never forget, oh my god. Oh my god, it feels so bad. It feels so bad. This is only day 1 of week 3. This is halfway through. Halfway through this. We're only halfway through. Oh my god. Bro, I need to die right now. This is too much. Oh. And my head hurts now because I'm going crazy. Well, it can't get any worse than this, right? Oh yeah, and I got my first hidden Tweedo. That was from the illustrious SpongeBob lover. They're now hidden. It was funny. I saw someone had like 100 hidden. I was like, I don't have hidden. What does that mean? Oh my god. We have the hidden today. We have the match unmatched today. Oh. And if the match unmatched wasn't enough, after running on 3 hours of sleep and being shirtless once again, I might have been better off not checking Hinge and just going back to bed. There's been a development. Okay, so I had something, but I was still running on 3 hours of sleep, so then I went back to sleep. But now we are fully awake, and Hinge has a notification. If this is another bot or prank, I might be at my limit here. I have a neck. Do you see that? I have a theory who this could be. Last night, there was someone who had a SpongeBob prompt as well, and I responded instantly to that. So it could be her. Ooh, I'm scared as go. I'm excited though.
Don't let me leave, man.
Okay, there's nothing right now. Is it in the heart section?
No! 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 No!
Is it in the chat section? No, no, no. Was it fake? Oh no. It played with me so hard. Oh my god, man. That's just cruel. Oh my god. Why would it tell me I had a match? Is that my fault for not answering it fast enough? It said I had one thing to sell me on? Dude, oh my god, that is so deflating. I thought I had something. Ah. Why am I even surprised at this point? Oh man. That is. Wow. I don't even know. It's like I was looking forward to. Damn. I don't even know what to say. That is so fucking disheartening, man. And, you know, I know we're not supposed to, like, just get excited over this shit, or I've learned that you can't attach yourself to one notification or to one person or to just a little attention. Damn, I feel like I was, like, played with completely. You know, and great, too, the likes are going down on Tinder. So whether that means they've actually unliked or just because they're leaving the platform. And Bumble is still 0. God damn it, dude. Even the all swiping, the long term, it's actually worse. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this might be the last. Oh. I like how my passive foreshadow. It can't get any worse than this. Yeah, I want to get off the ride, man. I mean, I already had a gunshot to the head already. This is just you add 2 more to make sure I'm dead. Like, oh my god. Wait a minute. The email notification. It has said I matched with someone. It said, but they don't show on there. And if I click continue the convo, it doesn't take me anywhere. They did match and just delete it instantly? Or did they just take it back? So on record, on a technicality, I did have a match, but this is so pathetic and sad. Can't believe it. We had a bot, we had an unmatched match, now we had a ghost match on Hinge. This is crazy. I'm cursed. I'm being humbled. But why am I being humble? I didn't do anything. I don't know anymore. I'm just speechless now.
On day 23, it seems there was another match, but it came with an interesting surprise.
Just check this out. I'm kind of fed up with this already, but okay, so I do have a match that I can message. Oh wait. Okay, I see. So this is when I was swiping right the whole time. 8,000 miles away. And she's looking for an American husband. I feel photos 1 and then we go later on just don't really match. And these photos of like the nature stuff just doesn't look real, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not really interested at all is the thing here. I actually think like they're a pretty cool person. But that's the thing, right? Looking for a husband. I'm not looking for anything. Like, there's one person in my life right now. But besides them. But it is a match technically, right? Even if they're 8th. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this. Oh my god. I'm gonna send something just like a hey or hello. I keep reiterating this. I feel bad not being interested in someone and with that status of I'm looking for long term, something real. Those 2 points are always clashing with me. I know this is for, I guess at this point, not entertainment and seeing the field and landscape, but I feel like if you're actually trying to get something for real, I don't know, it just feels heartless. It feels like half-hearted. Alright, yeah, I think we're just gonna say, hey there, how are you? So boring and droll. There we go. I want to get off the ride.
As we enter day 25, I reflect on the successful and unsuccessful events of week 3. It was actually our most successful match-wise. I mean, like, you couldn't really tell because we had 2 phantom matches. And then we had the foreign thing. But technically, it was our most we've ever had in our lifetime. But I'm saying, like, does that really count? Would you say they really weren't matches? And then on Tinder, you know how you have to pay to see people who've liked you? That got less as well. It went from like 7 to 4. And then Bumble is just Bumble. And the Instagram shots and the Twitter shots.
George, way off.
And this is where I implemented the pivot and final strategy. I did new friends, figuring it out, long term. And now, finally, this is what I'm going to call the slut era / the slut week. Kind of crude, but this is the week where we continue to kind of just keep swiping for everyone. And we also make our goals short term. We go for a more flirtatious, teasy, sexual sort of energy. It sucks too, because again, I'm not going for that, but I also just want to see that. Is this a lustful piece of meat? What am I saying? Yeah, and the profiles. We completely revamped that. We have a lot of more interesting prompts and bios and interests. There was one where just a bubble, since I know that was kind of trash. I would just like, I like nature, I like music, I like smoking crack. I think there's also like a part of me that's like, at this point, just kind of making it like a fun thing. But that's also what this last week, I think, will really encompass. Just fun, different, off the wall stuff. I have a couple thirst traps. I don't know really how those are handled over there, but for the first time in my life, I was like, hey, here's a shirtless picture of me. Here's my muscles. Here's this. So that's also showing body confidence, but also like a primal thing. Look at me. I just kind of wanted to have something there just to get the ball rolling. Every week has been different, and every week I thought it could not get worse, and it has gone worse. So I don't know what this week will entail. So Day 27 brought some more positive energy, as there was another match that was kindled with the love of music and a brief appearance from SpongeBob. I wasn't recording when I was doing it, but right before the gym, I did match with someone. Whoa! On Tinder, there is a feature where right now they have like Spotify Connect or something like that. So I just kind of went on there. I went on the short-term tab as well, just kind of going different places. And then I matched with someone. This is our first match in the short-term era. I guess I'll try to have some type of conversation there. Unfortunately, I think on their profile, they said long-term. So if we are in this mindset, instantly I'm like, no. But they did have the music thing. And in the background of one of their photos, they actually have, I saw SpongeBob in the back. I am hopeless, okay? I am going to... If you give me an inch of SpongeBob...
What?
That sounds bad. If you give me anything with SpongeBob, I will instantly gravitate towards that. So I think we will create a message that kind of includes those two things, and we'll see if there's any response to that. Oh, and also, I really hate how Hinge, they make this rose out to be this big thing, but I don't think the rose does anything. Don't forget that rose, man. Don't worry, this rose is gonna help you. It doesn't. Oh yeah, and I do wonder, remember the count on the bottom where it shows your likes? I had 4, and then when I matched with her, it went to 3. They just kind of withhold these people from you, or if once you do get to that person, obviously that's where it lowers. If you're there long enough, you will see those people that you have to pay for. I think that's the case. So we'll just see how it goes. Nope, you don't see me. We will be going through our last swipe session together, have a little recap, and then this challenge, this exploration is finished. Here we go. This is the final like session I will probably ever do. So literally just gonna swipe on everyone. That's the mentality. There it is. Tinder's done. Now we go on Hinge. And of course, they just give me a deal for a boost. The same thing. Just going to like everyone. Oh, she's actually really gorgeous. So, there it is. Hinge is also done. Now lastly, we just have Bumble. There we have it. Our final swipe session. It is done. I am so glad this is over. So let's recap this final week. It's gonna be quick, just like the status we had of being short term. Unfortunately, this piece is not a lustful being, or in the eyes of others. Hinge, 0 matches. Bumble, of course, 0 matches. Tinder, we did get 1. Oh, small note. On our last session, we actually did get a match. I didn't get notified till later. So that puts us at 2 matches for the final week. So week 1 and 2, basically, that one I was just kind of putting myself out there, being my genuine self. Not that I wasn't afterwards, just, hey, I'm here for new friends, new connections. Besides the first day, it was pretty dry. And then week 2 followed the same format, but I still think we got. And then the third week, we switched it up to long term, my best one. I had 3 matches, but 2 of them kind of like unmatched or left the app or something. And then the third one actually did match, but later on they did unmatch as well. And then in the final week, we said, hey, short term, fuck it, slut era.
Only one person technically did, but even they haven't responded. So that also shows that just because you're in the door, that doesn't actually mean you're in the house. So there's levels you have to break through. Just because you do get a match, that doesn't even mean that means anything. Because you're still an option. Man, it is brutal out here. But I'm glad to have at least tried it. I was in an emotional and mental state where I could handle the hard truths, the painfulness of it too, and the excitedness of potential. And I think that's all I really wanted out of this. To simply put myself out there, see what it gives back. I'm not sure the apps really do a good job at presenting one person, but that's what you get, and that's how it goes. And I still can't believe I spent $15 on compliments. Like how like why did I do that? Like why?
And yeah, that was me trying online dating after losing 100 pounds in 2026. It was only a month, but that was an experience. I honestly could not imagine doing that for like 6 months, a year, multiple years. And it was funny because I was reflecting on all of this, and I think I didn't process exactly how much emotional roller coasters and twists and turns that I went through, where like there was a match and then there was an unmatch. Like, I don't know if that's just so unlucky or just my truth, but like I don't know. I feel people either don't get anything or they get a lot. This is just like, you have some of it, pull it back. And it's honestly no surprise why at the beginning of this year I was in such like a bad mental space, because I was dealing with this. It was just exhausting. I don't know how I continued after that phantom like. So yeah, I'm sorry this kind of had such a bleak end to it all, but it's just kind of my truth. It's my reality. There's a lot of things I could kind of take away from this, but I think it would kind of be overthinking. But I kind of think it matters how you frame it, because I could just be like super cynical with it and compare myself to, oh, I'm having the same results as I did when I was younger and fatter and more unhealthy, and I could dwell back into those insecurities when they rise up and get consumed by it, dwell in it. I can like keep saying, oh, love isn't for me, I'll never find love. I can also just dismiss all my growth and development and how I am right now just because of what some dating apps are telling me. But I don't think that really does benefit me. But then you can also frame it as, oh, I put myself out there. I did this. I'm so excited. And I would have never done that before just because I didn't have the confidence in myself or even think I had the capability to like do that. And even if it's a little bit like conflicting, I did technically get my best results with matches, with likes. Back then, I would have never pulled those numbers. And I'm saying regardless if they were met with unmatches or people who just kind of went away, that still is another level up. It's not the way you want to level up, but like it is a level up regardless of how you view it. And yeah, I don't know if this experience is a representation of myself, my interest, my attractiveness, my future, or if it's maybe more of the climate of online dating, or just my compatibility with others. It could probably be a mix of both. And it's ironic too, because I think over the years I've had this hypothesis that regardless of my size, of my shape, I would have the same results. If I was skinny, if I was fat, if I was chubby, muscular, because going through life, I've been in so many different forms and fluctuating. And now we're in a position where we are the best version of ourselves at the moment. We can still grow and get better, but it's crazy that it's kind of like the same results still. And I'll kind of have to sit with myself on that mentality, because I think there's this sense of expectation, entitlement, and the truth all within it. And I guess too, I did have this idea that, if you're fat or if you're obese or if you're unhealthy, that just means directly that you won't have results or get results or find love. I will say, being this version, it does help your chances, but it doesn't guarantee anything. So just even more reason to not do it for others. Do it for yourself. So to wrap this up,
I've always wanted to do that transition, actually. I completely forgot about how predatory these apps are. For some reason, I forgot about that because I think I was going through the more emotional, personal experience lens. But yeah, these apps, the way they are designed just to take money from you and to just sort of linger love and linger hope in front of you, it is absolutely an abomination. Right? If you, I guess you have money and want to spend and see the interest. But yeah, that is something that I think must be discussed when even talking about dating apps. And then you have the rest of it.
I would say don't take dating apps too seriously or personally, and just work on yourself and your health. Great answer. I would not recommend online dating, but if you have humility or adventurous and you can see it as a more of a game rather than the answer, then sure, go for it. I would just say just go and connect in person. Talk to that stranger, that crush, break the ice, change the fabrics of time. Oh, and don't spend $15 on compliments. And I know this is a lot different from the content I do on the channel, because I usually do reaction stuff or breakdown videos, but I just kind of wanted to bring you guys with me on this really raw, organic experience, right? Online dating for the first time. I wanted to kind of capture my truth, my reality, or at least the perspective of, someone who's really been working on himself and I think has not been the most successful in this field. So I thought it would be a great thing, a great time to just, hey, make a video about it, man. Show the world. Also expose yourself too, be more vulnerable, be more out there. And there we go. That was my experience with online dating in 2026 from the unique perspective of someone who's like really into self-growth, self-development, big weight loss. Guys, let me know your favorite part, your least favorite part about this journey. Let me know if you guys have had a similar experience like this. Is the climate really this bad? Is this chopped and ugly? Is it beautiful? And if you guys want to see more stuff like this, I honestly don't really know what else we would be doing together, but you can always just shoot down in the comments below. I'm pretty sure whatever we do next, it'll be just as raw, organic, and real, unfiltered. All right, it's gonna be for me, guys. Thanks for joining me on this experience, and whenever it is, see you when I see you.